Elena, a young and spirited librarian from the bustling city of San Francisco, had always been captivated by stories of explorers and ancient maps. Her life took an adventurous turn when she inherited an old, tattered map from her grandfather, a seasoned traveler himself, who had whispered tales of a hidden valley surrounded by mystic mountains in the Amazon before he passed. His stories, filled with vivid descriptions of lush greenery and undiscovered tribes, became her lullaby during many of her childhood nights. One sultry summer morning, with the map carefully folded in her travel journal, Elena set off from the comfort of her home for Brazil. She embarked on a journey filled with anxious excitement and a relentless quest to trace the steps her grandfather had once walked. After days of traveling through crowded cities and quaint villages, Elena arrived at the edge of the sprawling Amazon rainforest. The jungle was dense and alive, pulsing with the calls of hidden animals and the rustle of unseen creatures. With the help of a local guide named Thiago, she ventured deeper into the forest. Thiago, who grew up in a nearby village, shared her enthusiasm for mystery and the unknown. Together, they deciphered the cryptic symbols and markers on the ancient map, which led them through winding paths and across swift rivers. As days turned into nights, the challenges grew. They faced torrential rains that turned the paths into mudslides and eerie sounds that filled the dark, vast emptiness of the night. But the map kept them going. Each landmark it revealed brought them closer to what Elena believed was a discovery that could change the way the world looked at this unexplored wilderness. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of searching and surviving the harsh elements of the rainforest, they stumbled upon a hidden cave behind a cascading waterfall. The cave was adorned with ancient tribal paintings and artifacts, untouched and perfectly preserved. It was a living museum, a testimony to a lost civilization that had once thrived in this secluded part of the world. Excited by their discovery, Elena and Thiago documented everything. Elena thought about her grandfather, how proud he would have been to see his dream realized. They spent days in the valley, exploring and recording every detail, respectful, not to disturb the sanctity of the place. The journey back to civilization was contemplative. Elena knew that the discovery was significant, but she also understood the importance of preserving the integrity of the place. She decided to share her findings only with a select few who would appreciate and protect the valley's cultural heritage. Back in San Francisco, as Elena narrated her adventures and findings at a local geography conference, she felt a deep connection with her late grandfather. She had not only traced his footsteps, but had also paved the way for future explorers by showing that the world still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. With her story, she inspired many, just as her grandfather had inspired her. As she concluded her talk, the audience stood in awe and applause, not just for the tales of the Uncharted, but for the spirit of a young woman who dared to explore, to discover, and most importantly, to dream. And deep down, Elena knew that this was just the beginning of many more journeys to come, with the old map tucked safely in her journal, ready to reveal its next secret.